All right, so as you guys know, today is Friday, which means that we've got ourselves a leak video showing you guys a first look at what to expect for tomorrow's update. Now, it is no surprise that last week's update was a little bit rough. You know, the whole entire animal update was a little bit on the interesting side to a lot of people. Some absolutely loved it, others absolutely hated it. But with what I'm about to show you guys in today's video, it seems like they're taking a pretty interesting approach for this week's update because it kind of looks like we may have ourselves a new location. So of course, like always, here we are inside of the leaks channel over on the official Fish Discord. And I sort of want to go over a couple of other things because aside from the fact that we are going to be getting, like you see in the title of this video, the Blue Moon update, there also is a couple of other things that we need to be paying attention to throughout this entire update tomorrow, which is going to be a little bit more on the secret side. For starters, as I'm sure you guys already know, we made an entire video about the first step for the Mila quest. That's already been completed, the badge has been obtained, and now we're ready for step number 2, or hopefully the final step to whatever the big reward is going to be. So let's sort of pick up right exactly where we left off, which is right here on the 7th, where Kiwi posted saying this is just the beginning and this is around the time when everybody was completing the first step. If you notice, a couple of minutes after that, Kiwi instantly posted the very first leak that we have for the second step, or for the final step, or for whatever's coming next. And what we can see is a magnifying glass, what looks to be like some type of cat on his head, as well as, of course, a shoulder pet of Mila and a paw print. Now, I'm currently in the second C, so for this, we're going to have to go over to the first C because I want to show you guys exactly where this picture was taken. All right, so I'm sure you guessed it. Here we are on Birch Cay, right next to the good old mysterious bunker. Specifically where this picture was taken is over here on the beach side. If you notice, there is one little paw print that is right over here. This is exactly where the picture was taken, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering right now, well, where does the magnifying glass come into play? If we sort of stand kind of like, I don't know, maybe like right here, for example, and we go ahead and type in game /e mystery, there's actually an emote in game that will pull up a magnifying glass that you can actually use. It's just sort of like a random little emote that there is. Now, the magnifying glass for this emote is a little bit different than the one that is actually over here in the picture because this one has a blue lens tint to it. On top of that, if you notice, the handle for this one is just super duper thin. Meanwhile, this one seems to be more of like a physical item. Either way, if we go ahead now and look at the very next leak, which was posted the day after, it says, please look between the lines and help us retrieve her to her boss. The part that caught everybody's attention here is the fact that the L in help is capitalized. To my knowledge, nobody has really came up with any type of information on this. And yes, that also counts for Red Order. I don't believe that they've been able to connect this to anything. But either way, last night, or should I say early this morning at 1:41 a.m., Kiwi said, must all be waiting for hints, huh? And that's sort of where we're leaving off with the entire Mila portion. And I feel like this is just kind of like foreshadowing to the update tomorrow, where we're more than likely going to get some type of a hint. Who knows? Potentially it'll be like an actually completable step. I think that would be really, really fun. Hopefully it's not something that they're just hyping up again and there's no like actual physical thing for us to do. But that now leads us into the current information and the title of this video being the Blue Moon update. This was just posted literally a couple of minutes ago from the time that I'm recording this video, and it's just this video right here. A lot of people are speculating Starfall, a lot of people are speculating, you know, like I said, Blue Moon. There's a cool little soundtrack in the background. I don't really know if I'm allowed to play it because of copyright reason, but this is pretty much all the information that we had gotten, at least for you guys out in the public. Now, of course, it's your boy Carbon, so we got a little bit more to show you guys, but what I will say is that the actual scenery, I guess is what I'm trying to say, looks really cool. What exactly is going to happen during this Blue Moon is beyond me, honestly, except for if we go ahead now and move over here to the Fish content creators server, where, as I've told you guys a bunch of times, Noah, as well as myself, a couple of times post exclusive leaks in here for the content creators to share with you guys. And as you can see down here, Noah posted a picture literally not too long ago. As a matter of fact, this was like a minute or two from the time that I'm recording this, where at the bottom he just typed oops. That's literally all he said. If we make this bigger, I don't exactly know the location of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I've tried figuring it out as best as I can, and I literally do not know where this is. If it's either in the first C or the second C, I feel like it might be a little bit more towards the second C, just mainly because I don't recognize this grass area in the first sea, but the point is that there does seem to be some type of a blue moon symbol, or I guess even what some of you guys are saying, like a starfall symbol right here on the actual hatch door. So it's very possible that whenever this blue moon event does start, this hatch is going to open up and allow us to climb inside of this area where who knows what is inside of there. Maybe there's a limited time bestiary, maybe a new rod. I feel like one thing is for sure though, we're more than likely going to be seeing some type of Mila secret inside of here. Now I was actually just reading the general chat inside of the Fish Discord server, and somebody pointed something out really interesting, which I want to show you guys. But unfortunately, because whenever you come inside of the bunker now, as of the recent update, once you sort of pass a certain point, the lighting completely changes inside of here and it turns extremely dark. So it's really hard for me to show you guys like what's going on in here. So instead, we're going to have to walk back over here, and then I'm going to have to go into free cam mode. Then if we travel over here, it won't actually change our lighting. But if you notice, right, somebody was pointing out the fact that in this picture right here, which honestly has been here for quite some time. I mean, literally since this bunker was completely remodeled, this picture has been inside of here. And on this picture, you basically have Kiwi, which is the developer that's in charge of the entire Mila hunt. And you have a couple of the other Mila family members in case you aren't aware of the entire group. Yes, if we come over here to the Roblox homepage, there is a group called the Mila Appreciation Club. To my knowledge, if you are in this group is how you pretty much obtain the Mila rod as well as the Mila title. A lot of people thought that it was connected to the entire hunt, but it actually isn't. It's connected to this group right here and basically to the 12 individuals that have the Mila's family rank. In other words, a lot of QA members, a lot of devs like Pluto, for example, and Nick. But yeah, for the most part, very few people actually have this. I also just noticed that Hex is in here, which is another evil person, but that's for another topic. Now, funny enough, a lot of you were reaching out to me about this entire group because on the day of the entire hunt that was going on for the first step, Kiwi went ahead and actually posted Harmony inside of here, which completely blew everybody's mind. Everybody was asking me, Carbon, what does Harmony mean? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what it means. And I don't believe even Red Order knows what it means because I know that they mentioned about it in the group, but it kind of just got brushed off. Either way, back to the topic at hand here. What I was saying before is that what you're looking at here is basically a lot of Mila's family and Kiwi. But in the background, you'll notice that the map is actually kind of blue. Similar to like the blue moon that we're getting, or similar to like the starfall event that we're getting, whatever it is that you want to call it right now. And it's pretty interesting. I didn't really know this. Like I said, somebody in the chat pointed this out and I thought it was kind of weird, especially since, like I said before, this picture has been here for quite a while now. I mean, easily over a month. I also want to point out that this thing playing the song over and over again is by far the most annoying thing in the entire game. I don't even come in here anymore just so that I don't have to listen to this guy. Either way, man, in the comment section, let me know what your predictions are, as well as let me know if you think you know exactly where that hole is in the ground, the one that has the latch that opens up. I'm curious to see if it's inside of the first sea or if it's inside of the second sea. Obviously, the first initial leak that was posted in the main Discord server is showing Moosewood, but I can't seem to find anywhere that sort of matches with it, even though obviously it is autumn right now, so technically all the grass is not green. But even with the rock fixtures, I just wasn't able to connect it with anywhere. So I'm curious to see if any of you actually go ahead and discover it for yourself. Either way, man, as per usual, tomorrow morning we will be live here on the channel, 7 a.m. Eastern time, 1 hour before the update goes ahead and drops. So make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. As per usual, I will have my quick little sellout moment. If you would like to, make sure to use my star code Carbon when purchasing Robux or Roblox Premium. That way Roblox has to pay me in cold hard cash. Your boy likes it when Roblox pays him, but I think that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for this video, man. With that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for our weekly stream as well as our daily uploads, even though I've been gone 2 times this week. I'll see you then. Take care.